snake skin, a fossil. I believe I pressed those flowers. And now, this fascinating leaf. Dear me. So many people. Such a very large gathering. Please do pardon my rudeness and permit me to introduce myself. I am Beatrix Potter. Some of you may know of me as the author and illustrator of children's literature, which I am, and one would assume as such. I would be accustomed to being surrounded by so many people, but quite frankly, gatherings such as this put me ill at ease. Oh, do let me explain. You see, when I was a child, I was somewhat sickly. My parents said I had a poor constitution, and as such, they never permitted me to play with children or to be in gatherings such as this. Germs, you know. You're going to give me germs. Quick, quick, let me see your hands. Very good. Up, 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 up. Let me see. Sir, you. Have you performed today's ablutions? Oh, dear me. Have you properly cleansed your hands? Very good. I suppose I'll have to take your word for it. As I was saying, I was sickly. I lived at number 2, Bolton Gardens in Kensington, in the 3rd floor of our home in what's known as the nursery. That's how children were raised in Victorian times. Children were seen, not heard. I was quite alone there. No playmates, no school, no presents, no parties. We even had bars on the windows. It was quite like being in prison. I wasn't happy. I desperately wanted a friend. It occurred to me, a mouse would make the perfect companion. I wish I had a mouse to call my own, all of her to play with, a friend who love and hold. I'd teach her to do tricks, to eat out of my hand. I'd build a tiny home for her, a tiny home but grand. I'd make some tiny windows and a tiny little bed, a tiny chandelier, and stairs for her to tread. But oh, where would I find her? I wager Cox would know. He sees I'm rather sad here in the nursery, all alone. I'll name her Hunka Munka. She'll be my dearest friend. I'll always love and keep her, and all her needs attend. Oh, I promise to be quiet. Yes, quiet as a mouse. Just me and Hunka Munka in her Hunka Munka house. Then the most splendid thing occurred. Mr. Cox, our butler, brought me a tiny mouse. Cook had seen her scurrying about the kitchen floor whilst he was stirring the evening stew. Hunka and I became the dearest of friends, and she did indeed have her very own little Hunka Munka house. See, isn't it pretty? Such lovely little windows and doors and roof. I loved Hunka so very much, I wrote a story about her, titled The Tale of Two Bad Mice. And it's all about Hunka and her husband Tom, and their mischievous adventures exploring a Victorian dollhouse. Tell me, do children today still play with dollhouses? Do they? Oh, I certainly hope so. Do Do any of you have a dollhouse? Maybe. Do any of our, or did any of our elders have dollhouses? Yes. Very good, very good. Could you tell me, was there anything that you remembered about your dollhouse that you really, really loved? A special piece of furniture? Does anyone remember anything at all? Don't be shy. No, you had a dollhouse and don't remember anything? Okay, here we go. Everyone close your eyes. Now I'd like to go into your mind's eye and imagine 2 little mice going into a dollhouse. My little mice are going up the stairs into a bedroom. Have a look around. You can look around at whatever room you choose. Now open your eyes. In my dollhouse, in the bedroom,